wanted to put on this clown bow tie in honor of my Nana. She was a Daisy Elementary School teacher and touched a lot of people's lives. She taught me to be unique and choose to be happy. Class of 2020, the day has arrived. After 13 years of school, we can finally say we made it. We get to walk across this stage, grab that diploma, and be done with high school. But we'll never forget these past 4 years. We've all walked the same halls, sat in the same classrooms, and seen the same faces. To the athletes, for 4 years, we've played the same opponents, learned from the same coaches, and of course seen that one referee or umpire that we all dislike. We learned formulas, angles, and Spanish we'll probably never use. Ran miles in PE for participation. And I bet everyone has shown up in sweats or shorts minutes before the bell rang. From my baby face, or maybe your braces in freshman year, we've all grown and learned how to live. Each one of us has met the friends we'll never forget. The ones who sweat beside you on the quarter field, the ones who sang under the lights, the friends that show up at the pack house, dance on the picnic table, and make memories that can never fade. And the friends who maybe give you math answers. You also meet the friends that give you math answers or pull you out ditches when needed. If I've learned anything in these quick 18 years, it is that tomorrow is never promised. Hardships will occur. Keep the ones that matter close to your heart, and let's all spread the light we have deep inside. I've always heard the saying, life throws you curveballs, but I disagree. Life throws you fastballs to the ribs. We can either give in and tap out, or stand up, walk to first, and go back up to bat. Look at us. We were born in a national tragedy, 9/11. A date that is carved into America's history forever. A scar that could never truly heal. And now, we graduate in the face of an unseen global pandemic, where the world is practically shutting down around us. And yet, school kept going. Life's demands did not shorten. We had to take responsibility. We had to go back up to bat, and finally, we finished the game we started so long ago. After today, we can finally say we are high school graduates. After today, we'll always be remembered as Loras High School's class of 2020. The year with no prom, no spring break, months of online work, and no true chance to say our goodbyes. But, as Drake and Soulja Boy would say, we made it. It's time to spread our wings and finish our education at college, or maybe go and start a career at work. Whatever the big man has in store, let's always cherish the memories we made and never forget the people we met. Life is short. For me, I know I'll never take for granted the long practices, the Domino's pizza before games, the walks to class, the inflatable water slide, and all-nighters at the pack house. I'm forever blessed for my friends, family, and everything God has given me. Class of 2020, I guess all good things come to an end, but I'll just say to be continued. Until then, we out.
Finally, I'm honored to present to you Heather Gent, valedictorian of the class of 2020.
Good morning, graduates and attendees. I'm deeply honored to stand before you today, but before I commence my speech, I would firstly like to thank God for allowing us to gather here and celebrate our accomplishments today, even if we are 6 feet apart. I would also like to thank our parents for encouraging all of our academic pursuits, as well as our teachers throughout these past 4 years. for their dedication and will for inspiring students such as me to give their all and dive deeper into education. Furthermore, on behalf of the class of 2020, I thank Horry County Schools for making graduation happen despite the unfortunate circumstances. Class of 2020. It goes without saying that these past 4 years, our senior year in particular, have been quite interesting. Every year of our high school career, we've had unexpected school closures, some due to hurricanes, others due to ice storms. But having school closures is almost to be expected. But what we never expected is that our senior year would end with an indefinite closure due to unprecedented events, or in other words, if I dare say it, the coronavirus. Without knowing it, on Friday, March 13th, our last day of school, our high school careers as we knew them essentially ended. Yes, we cherish all of the memories we have made thus far, but the last few months leading up to our graduation were the ones that we were to cherish the most. Our last days we'd spend with our classmates, our senior mastery presentations, our last games of the season, our final performances. These were all ours. Memories to make and to keep forever that were unfortunately stripped from us. We will never get these last moments back. But class of 2020, I assure you that while it may not exactly appear to be okay now, it will be. If we can live through this, we can do anything. And I mean anything. Compared to previous generations, we have more resources, knowledge, and technology available than any other time in history to do anything we set our minds to, and to achieve a myriad of great things in the years to come. And now, more than ever before, it goes without saying that the world is in need of these great things. Take the state of our nation, for example. The coronavirus has shed light on the fragility of our economy, and we've somehow been collectively convinced that our economy is of far greater importance than the lives and well-being of the nation's own citizens. Furthermore, take into account the systemic racism so blatantly present in our society in aspects such as our broken prison system and cases like George Floyd's. Also, lest we forget the growing disparity of wealth in our nation when we have paved the way for trillionaires as millions struggle to make living wages. And may we not forget the ever-growing man-made climate crisis that threatens humanity's very existence. Truth be told, there is no time for dreams in a world where we cannot breathe. As prodigious and significant these problems are that our generation faces, there is no doubt in my mind that we can solve these complex issues. We're the best and the brightest thus far, and have so many resources at our disposal. With this in mind, the question I pose to you, class of 2020, is not can we, in actuality, save the world. Instead, the question is this: are we willing to save the world? Are you ready to take the time and the dedication needed to solve these complex and historically rooted issues? Are you ready to reverse the effects of the climate crisis? Are you ready to fight for the injustices of others you've never met? Are you ready to do better and be better than previous generations and set a positive example for future generations to promote a better and sustainable world? Now is not the time to take the stance of complacency and neutrality that our ancestors once did. We simply do not have time anymore. I speak for a generation that is often belittled for our upbringing, yet the world's problems have been placed in our hands, and they're spilling over. So, class of 2020, are we ready? We have what it takes to do anything we set our minds to. It just takes will. Do you accept the challenge? Class of 2020, may we achieve our goals and do what is right always, no matter our future plans after we leave this place, whether that be college, the workforce, the military, or other future endeavors. We can do great things. We've always been capable, and now is our time to make a difference for future generations to come. Congratulations to the class of 2020. Go forth and do great things.